Pigglesworth. Welcome back to AlphaCraft. Look at this. Look at this. I figured I would start off here because this thing's going on. This is happening. This is something that Stina Rose has happening. I love how this little opening area here in the mall is kind of like for events. So we had the Christmas tree set up here for Christmas, and a bunch of gifts and stuff were all in here. And now we have this, the fishing tournament. Stina Rose, me and Spider might need to talk about adding her as a commemorative Texan, because it's a fishing tournament. You missed out the little apostrophe. That's what needs to be there. But yeah, this is so cool. She's got this fishing tournament thing going on. We've got a second place, which is a diamond block. First place, which is a diamond block, and something in that shulker. I'm not going to look in there. If you want to know what's in that shulker, you're going to have to go watch her video so that you can see what she made in there as a prize. Pretty good prize. But we got these instructions. I've been playing Scrap Mechanic with Loy and Dadcraft. If you haven't been watching that, go watch that. That is a riot. But because now that I'm playing it, it has messed up my brain, and I keep wanting to mess up all the keys. Like in Scrap Mechanic to run, you hold shift and forward. So if you see me squat and do this, I'm meaning to run instead of double tapping. And for some reason now, when I want to look inside of a container, I hit the letter E instead of right clicking. Don't ask why. I have no idea why I'm doing this, but let's look. Oh, you got to go to the beginning of the book. Okay, welcome to the Bucket Fishing Tournament. The tournament will run from Friday, May 15th to Sunday, May 24th, which is a little over a week. How to enter. Catch fish in a bucket. Rename the bucket of fish with your name. Bring renamed bucket of fish to spawn and place it inside of the barrel with your name on it. Points. Salmon, cod, and pufferfish are 1 point each. We don't want that. That is not ideal. Tropical fish are worth 2 points each. We don't want that. That's not ideal. Every day there will be 2 catch of the day fish varieties worth 5 points each. This block of text right here, that's what we want. Notes. You may turn in up to 27 buckets of fish each day. All entries must be in before May 25th. All tournament participants will receive a commemorative banner. The player with the most points will win the tournament grand prize, and a second place prize will be given to the player with the next highest score. Happy fishing. And let's be kind. Let's flip it back to page 1. There we go. So these banners, I don't know how people do this. I don't know how their brains come up with how to do this. I cannot figure out banners for the life of me. I guess that's okay. We got our strengths and we got our weaknesses, and banners are one of my weaknesses. But this is so cool. It looks like a fishing rod and a fishing pole. Now, in real life, I could give a flip about fishing. I just don't care about fishing at all. But having a cool banner to remember a tournament that I got to hang out with everybody on AlphaCraft and do, that's cool. I like that. That is just so creative. So let's go over here and look. I love how the cat is here. Yeah, you. I love how you're just hanging out right by the barrels of fish, hoping you get a snack. I'm sorry I don't have any fish to give you. But we got a leaderboard. So this is something I think what she's going to do is place names here, everybody's name, and the points, so we can see like who's in first, who's in second. What's on third? Yeah. Raise your hand if you know that joke. So then we've got barrels with everybody's name in it. For the love of cod, Drama. Ooh. She's got a whole barrel full. So let's... Oh, excuse me. I'm looking for my friends. Jax is the best fisher. I don't know about that. We're going to have to see. But let's see here. Catch of the day. May 15th. Butterfly and threadfin. Now, it's a few days after. I think Stina said for the first day it was going to be a late start, so we had a chance to get everything turned in. So I have been overfishing, and I have got my... See, look, Drama. I'm going to give you a run for your money. So see, we've got butterfly fish, more butterfly fish, and threadfin. That's right. We have got, and I went ahead and you put each bucket, it takes a minute, you put each bucket in an anvil and you rename it Piggy, and then you put it in there, and then magically all these are going to disappear. And I'm going to get 5 points for each. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 45 times 3 is 135, he seemed to say. So I think I got 135 points for the first round, which is just awesome. I don't know where everybody went, but I'm also kind of chomping at the bit, waiting to see what the next catch of the day is, because I've got myself a little bit of a strategy going. I think everybody else is going to be doing this strategy as well. I don't know, but I tell you what we're going to do. Before we get started with today's project, I'm going to run over and I'm going to show you what I'm up to, what the serendipitous thing that was happening in the meantime, and then hopefully between that time, hopefully before the end of the video, we're going to find out what the next catch of the day is and try to catch all those as well. We got a full pack day, a lot of work to do, and I need to check over here real quick since we finally swapped this out to actually selling stairs. Nobody's buying stairs. Stairs is a bust. Everybody seems to love trap doors and regular doors for sure. I'll probably have to put it in Discord if any of the alphas have suggestions of other things they want to buy. And let's see here. Zender's been selling some pretty good stuff. Nothing right now, but I have had to make a few runs over to Spiderweb Ninja's barrel by her portal to deliver some diamonds, because we have been getting diamonds aplenty coming out of that thing. And let's check in here real quick. Ooh, there's just a little bit of lag. Nobody yet has figured out what JOOLS comes from, but look at that. 56 block of diamond and 7 diamonds. We're swimming in diamonds, I tell you, but I've got a plan to make even more. AlphaCraft wants to be the richest on the server. I'm going to have to give him a run for his money. We can't just let him move in and win. Just like the catch of the day, we can't just let him win. We have to give it our best effort. So now that I've rambled quite a bit, let's run over to this other area so I can show you what I've been up to. So you squat on down, turn around. There's a town. Boot, scoot, piggy. No, I don't like country music. That just popped in my head. For those of you that don't know, that turtle hat comes from stuff called a scoot that you get from turtles when they grow up from babies to adults. There we go. I totally over-explained the joke, and now I ruined it all, right? Oh, man. But yeah, it's funny. The end of last episode when I was building that wall, as soon as I finished building that wall, I'm like, okay, I need to go do something mundane and just not a big deal, because these big projects, you do too many of them in a row, and oh my gosh, they wear you down like crazy. So I'm like, I need something simple to do. So I said, where is there a coral reef? I need to start gathering up coral. I know that we have different zones on the AlphaCraft world that are considered public zones that are okay for tearing up, for gathering of materials. So I started swimming around over here, and I've been gathering up coral. Got coral fans and tubes. More coral? What did I do? Oh, the color variations. I separated them. And then I've got this. I think there's only 5. I can't remember if there's more than 5 different colors of coral, but it looks like so far I've only been able to collect 5. So I had this little station set up, not these chests. I had this little station set up in this bed. And so that way I could keep the shulkers, or not shulkers, I could keep the little flying thingies. My brain's shutting down. I can't even think about what they are. Those terrifying terrors of the night to come after me, phantoms. Keep those guys away so I could sleep. And I'd just, go around in a boat looking for an area that's safe and jump down and just get me a bunch of coral and bring it over here. And the cool thing about this is this scoot that Spiderweb Ninja gave us a while back. It's got aqua infinity. It's got protection, has respiration. But the other cool thing is a scoot automatically gives you this. Here, let's move. No, not that. The book. It gives you 10 seconds of water breathing. So between the water breathing and the respiration, you can stay underwater quite a bit. And then the aqua affinity, I think, is what lets you see underwater a little bit better, so we can actually see what we're doing underwater. So that was a really great gift she gave us that now we finally found a use for. But while I was out here gathering up all this stuff, all of a sudden, Stina's fishing tournament came up. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome, because I have a prime spot. And then I come out here, and jacks and wild are swimming around. And I get to noticing that way over there is AlphaCraft's base. So he's got access to this area. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a public fishing grounds. I'm never going to get anything caught. But it actually worked out to my advantage because I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, I'm hoping that this video comes out just late enough that, and a few of the alphas are maybe lagging behind in watching the videos. They're not going to see these methods. I'll be days ahead of them and points ahead of them before they figure out what I'm up to. Of course, they may already have their own strategies. So what I've been doing is you swim around. Now, you can look for fish, but they can get kind of tedious, and they're really small and hard to find sometimes. So I've come up with a different strategy, okay? So what I've been doing is I will just flip. Now, I know I'm avoiding a whole bunch of fish right now. It's okay. In a minute, I'm going to go get them. But what you do is you just kind of boat around. Now, notice there's nothing out in front of us? Yeah. You have to get these chunks to load, and then you have to wait for mobs to load in, which I can't tell if there's a rule to it or if it's random. I couldn't find any information on Wikipedia or anywhere else that told me how the spawning rules. It told me all this stuff about Minecraft fish, but it wouldn't tell me about the spawning rules. So I'm pretty sure it has something to do with like standard spawning or something. I don't know. I don't understand how it works. But anyway, you have to move around and get this stuff loaded to get them to load in. So the secret cool thing is, if there's a bunch of people around here swimming around looking for stuff, there's more chunks that are loaded. So there's more opportunity for stuff to spawn, which is great. I do believe those fish might have just spawned right in front of us. And then so, you're upping your chances of more fish showing up, so you have a chance to like come behind somebody that maybe didn't catch the group spawning, and you can go in and scoop up the fish. So the other thing is the way that I'm spotting where there's a spawn of fish. Like, see from right here how that's, that moved. I was going to say, sometimes you see these little specks, and you think that that's a fish off in the distance, and it's like a coral fan or something that hasn't loaded in. I noticed this. Somebody has built themselves a little pier out here. They thought Piggy had a great idea, and they built themselves a little fishing station out here, too. The competition is steep, I tell you. All right, so let's see here. Oh, let's stay away from them bubbles. So here's the other thing I do. Instead of really looking for fish, I'm looking for squid and dolphins. Now you might ask yourself why. See how that squid just appeared there? 2 squids just appeared there? Look. Now there's fish. Now this is the part that I hate. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, it did let us out of the boat. Sometimes it won't let us out of the boat. So whenever you see squid spawning, this gets so tricky. There's a slight lag between us and the server, and then trying to scoop these guys. Come here, you. They do not want to get caught, which I guess makes sense. That's fish for you. Come on, you. So you can get 1 or 2 more. I know I'm kind of like jerking my mouse around there. Ooh, there's... Oh, wait, I didn't get the water. Okay, you. Now, what I don't like is it just tells you got a bucket of tropical fish. You actually have to check the bucket itself to see what kind of fish it is. Oh, the scoot just ran out. There we go. Now, I don't want pufferfish. I was catching pufferfish, but that's turned out to be quite a waste. I thought it was going to be a lot harder to catch fish, but now that I'm getting quite a few, I need to empty out my pufferfish buckets and the salmon and cod, because they're 1 points each. We don't want those. Those stinky old fish. We don't need 1 point fish. We need 5 point fish. So let's see here. Here's our little safe base. Let's go over here. But that's what you do, is you look for the dolphin and the squid spawning, and that tells you that new mobs have spawned in that area. And then you can just rush right over there and scoop up all the fish. And I'm just indiscriminate. I just get them all. Pokemon fish is what they are. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Catching Z's. I'm not catching Z's. Are there Z fish? Zipper fish. Is that what they are? I don't even know if that's a real thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think Wild is on the server, so the sleep cycle's taking just a touch longer. Wait for it. There we go. So all these chests. Look at here, look at here. Oh, no. Get the fish. There. And I got a little bit of extra storage. There we go. So I just come over and start dumping these in here. So we've got a whole bunch of fish that I'm starting to collect and back up. And what's great is that I asked Dina Rose, so do you catch, like, if I caught up all these fish today, would these fish be valid for tomorrow's new catch of the day? And she said yes. So what I'm doing is I'm just stockpiling like crazy every single fish that I can see. And then whenever the catch of the day comes up, we can just start searching through here and looking for the ones she wants. We don't have to, you know, it's like a exponential snowball effect. It's kind of like you start out at first and there's a whole bunch of work you got to do to find the specific ones she wants, but you're also catching all these other fish, and you just keep stockpiling them. And then when she starts putting out the new catch of the day, we can spend more time coming over here and renaming these things than actually catching them. So that's what I've been up to in the background, is trying to see if I can win this tournament, which Drama Smith so far I know is giving us a run for our money. She's got solid 5s for day 1, so we're going to see how that goes. But also, I've been collecting coral tubes, and coral fans, which are probably scratching your head going, what in the world does all this color have to do with the base, Piggy? That makes no sense. It's okay. As per always, I will make it make sense eventually, but I'll troll you in the meantime. And JC just joined. Welcome back, ma'am. Nice to see you back on the server. So, now that I've shown you this little thing and what's going on, I'm going to pack up. Actually, I don't need to pack up. All I need to do is get my regular materials. We'll leave that there for now. I'm going to dump these buckets in here for now. Just about to stream. I'm next to a stream. How convenient. If I can learn to spell convenient. Can't spell. Brain shut down. I don't know what that was about. Okay, so whoop. Oh, no. Put on. There we go. And we got to take off our scoot. There we go. We'll leave that here. Awesome. We got our tools. So I'm going to go ahead and run back over the base, and I'm going to show you. Yes, you can see this episode is not big, giant projects. It's a bunch of little stuff. Piggy's taking himself a break. Yes, he is. So we're going to pack up. We're going to run back over the base. I'm going to show you what else I'm up to. So we are over here at the mending factory, where Sherbert makes mending books. Yes, this is a little area that Spiderweb Ninja and I set up as just like a basic trading hall so we could get a few different trades going, because I have some trading that I want to start doing. I need to stockpile emeralds. Now, at first, I was thinking about there's supposed to be like a trick. This trick where you buy bookshelves for really cheap, and then you somehow sell books for emeralds. I can't figure out where the book trade is. This might be something that they changed or fixed. I think there was supposed to be, maybe it was Book and Quill. I don't know. There was supposed to be a way where, we can buy ink sacks with emeralds. I didn't realize that. Cool. But yeah, I was like, I need a way to make emeralds real easy, because I'm going to need to buy stuff with emeralds for what we're trying to do. And then this dawned on me. I checked out Flurbert, and look. We can sell iron for emeralds. I had no idea. I'm so behind the times when it comes to messing with trading in villagers and how they've updated it. So I can just swap this out. This is another thing I realized that was so cool. So notice how I've got emeralds. I'm going to swap over to it on my hotbar. And he shows me all the things that he will trade for emeralds. If I swap over to iron, nothing happens. So that's a quick, easy way of seeing that trade has been locked. So if I trade you for one thing, and I see the little sparkles, did you reset? No emeralds in your hand. Now here's the other thing. I know that there's supposed to be like certain times of the day that you will or won't. Okay, it's still daytime. Ooh, loud. But maybe it's like too late in the day. I walked away and came back. Now do you want to sell them? Nope. All right, maybe we buy another chainmail. How about now? No? How about now? I feel like Lando Calrissian. This deal's getting worse all the time. Oh my gosh. I think it's a certain times in the day that they will and won't restock. But what I'm going to need to do... There you go. I just had to say the magic word, restock. How about now? You interested in some more ingots there, sir? Maybe not. There might be like a lag or a little bit of a time. There we go. See? And there you go. So look at that. In a matter of a few moments, we've already gotten ourselves half a stack of emeralds, which is awesome. And all this chainmail, I can go throw it in the mass cooker and it'll cook down to nuggets. So we can still, like, we're not going to get a whole bunch of armor that we've got to deal with. The only stinkerish thing is having to transport it. Because look, I have been making a few emeralds on the side just to make sure that this will work. Just a few emeralds. So now that I've got myself a little stockpile of emeralds, ooh, you'll do some more. Yes, I'm not going to turn down a trade if you want. Oh, I'm out of ingots. I'm out of ingots. Let's see. He wants. Ooh, he wants more. Yes. And do you want more? So you have to like switch off and come back to it. Okay, let's say I want to do this at least once and make sure that your trade is unlocked because I don't. Okay, there we go. I don't want to lock up the trades and then have Spiderweb Ninja log on and the trades are locked up and she can't get anything working. So we're going to drop off this iron here for now. My hope is to eventually get something like Flurbert set up over at my base so that way we don't have to run back and forth so far. Maybe even have a thing set up so like when we get all this, I can dump it in a chest and it'll automatically go to the mass cooker. That way, because right now, that's a long run to take a whole bunch of chainmail. It's going to turn into nuggets. I would presume, or I would rather just dump all that on the ground and let it despawn. It would be so much less work. But yeah, we got an awesome supply of emeralds. So now that I've gotten that, let's run back over to the base. And I'm going to show you why do I need all these emeralds and what am I up to. So here we are back over at the base. And I want you to hear something. Right here at this bed. Do you hear that? What is that? It's the most annoying mob in the entire game other than bats. That's what it is. The most frustrating. Sorry, bats are the most annoying. And villagers are the most frustrating. There you go. But I have set up this little area right here. Now, I have done this because I eventually want to build something here. And I don't know exactly how this works, so I don't want to mess something up. So I'm doing a little bit of pre-planning. Ooh, look at them frame rates just drop because we're getting near the cooker. The frame killer, that's what we can call it. Cooker frame killer. Yes, I haven't taken these things down yet. I've got an idea of what I want to do with these. But I need to do a little creative mode planning just to make sure that I get it right before I go tearing all this up. But I think we're going to do something to Drama Smith with these things. So Drama, you're going to have to lock down your whole base, ma'am. You have to figure out a way to keep me out. But what I had done originally, remember in earlier episodes how in this area we actually had like a quick and dirty villager breeder going, and I ended up with a whole bunch of extra villagers. So I needed to put them somewhere safe while I was working on the ravine. So look at this. This whole room is spawn proof. So I went ahead and stuck these fellas in here. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. I have enough villagers here to be a seed for a new villager spawner, and I've got 2 here that I can mess with in case something gets broken. Speaking of getting broken, I need to get, you know what? Let's do this. Let's tear up a few rails. Oh, no, actually, let's not do that. We'll go ahead and have that turn right there. Let's tear up a few rails. So this is going to give me a stop in case they get out of hand. We can kind of stop them right here. So let's see here. I want to break you. We need to do 1, and if I can get one of you to come out, Come on out. Come on down, sir. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. You get back in there. No. No, see how frustrating they are? Even in minecarts, they're frustrating. And we got you on lockdown. Now we've got the beginning of the day, so I think you're going to be safe. So you get on. Get a move on. I'll catch up to you. This is the only thing I don't like about double jump, is if you get your timing wrong, you just get stuck on blocks and you can't jump up one high. It only works good with two high. It's like, oh my gosh, that's frustrating. I'll have to remember to shut off the double jump if I don't need it. All right, so good. You ended up down there safe and sound. Awesome. So what I want to do is I want to break these tracks, so you're now trapped inside there. We're going to put a stone cutter thing down, and then... Okay, so you did become a stone cutter, so that's good. I didn't know if you would be a stone cutter while you were in the minecart or not. So let's see here. Not long until COTD. What is COTD? Where are you? Do you just naturally make noise like you're working on that? Okay. So what I don't know is what are good trades and what aren't good trades here. But what I want to try and do is get this fella to trade up to quartz blocks. Let's see here. I need to, as I say, let's block ourselves in here, because what I don't want to have happen is I don't want a creeper or a zombie to somehow sneak up on me while I'm experimenting with this, and we end up losing the villager, because we've only got one more spare if this goes south, and then after that we will have to set up our villager spawner. Okay, I think all this is good. All right, so let's check and see. So right now we can sell you 5 clay for that. Ooh, we can buy bricks. 1 for 10. That's awesome. Now the other thing I need to check and see is, so here's the way I think it works. Here's the way I think it works. You make your first trade with them, and that locks all of this. Once that's locked, here's what I don't know. Can I remove the workstation and they will retain their trades? Because what I'm worried about is, what if I eventually want to move this guy somewhere else? The way I think it works is you see, like, watch, I'm going to tear this up. Now I can't trade. It doesn't want to trade. But if I put that down, okay, that went back to 1 and 10, so it's the same thing. So you can do this to kind of like figure out the trades that you want them to be. Once I trade, does that lock it in? I can destroy this, and you will stay that way. And then I can move you around anywhere. And I think what happens is, once this fella stays a mason, they have to have access to their workstation so that they can restock when you buy stuff. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I think he agrees with me. So I'm going to do one more quick little edit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep breaking and placing this block until I can get a trade and a sale the way I want it to be. And then from there, we're going to start trying to do some trades for some blocks that I want. And we're going to see if we can experiment with making sure we can move you, which will stink if we can't, because then I'll end up losing the great trades. But we got a bunch of emeralds, and we got 1 extra villager just in case. So I'm going to do a little bit of work, a little bit of the grindy stuff, and see if we can get this to work, and then we'll come back and see if we can get this area ready to go. So this happened a whole lot quicker than I thought. I literally stopped recording 5 minutes ago, and I'm already where I want to be. This is so cool. Now, I panicked at first because I left this down for a moment while I was talking, and I ran around and did something and came back, and I realized when I picked up this station, this fella stayed a mason. I brought this barrel over here to see if I could get him to swap to a fisherman, and it didn't. So apparently it's time-based. If you leave the station there long enough, they lock in is what they are. So the way that you reset them is you place it. If you don't like, you break it real quick. So I went in and started doing some trading with this fella. Got myself some bricks. I realized, oh my gosh, I can trade diorite for emeralds. That's pretty awesome. But then this happened. Look. This is exactly what I was wanting. And look, 1 emerald for 1 block? That's pretty cool. I don't know if that can get better. Let's see here. No. I don't want bricks. And it's a master, I think diamond level, so that's as high as it goes. Will you give more blocks for emeralds? I thought there was supposed to be a way to do like glazed terracotta. Do they unlock all of them, or is it only certain ones available? So like you have to have a whole bunch of different villagers going. All right, so let's see here. I've got plenty of emeralds. Let's just get us a nice stack. Okay, so that locked you out of that. Are you going to... Oh, wait, let's do that. You got bricks, and oh, I got to wait for you to scroll through. Let's just do this. Okay, so that's locked. Quartz pillars. I do believe we're going to need some quartz pillars, so let's go ahead and get that as well. Oh, okay, we'll get a stack. Well, that's locked. Okay, you're showing the pillars, so it reset. Okay, that reset. But you're showing pillar. Okay, back off, and then that. Okay. That reset too. Okay, let's do one more stack. Now what you got? It's like a trading game. I love it. What do you got? You want bricks? No, I want more quartz, sir. More quartz, please. Let's do this. Let's buy 10. Will that reset you? Every time you see those little green sparkles, I think that means it resets. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to have to mess around with this, but I think now that we've got it at master, I think that's all the trades available. So you might actually have to go through and get a bunch of different masons to get all the different glazed terracotta and terracotta types. Ooh, that could take a lot of work to try and do that, but that's really not my focus for today. These blocks of quartz is my focus for today. That is what I need, because if I'm going to start building that thing down there with the what do you call it? Oh, the word escapes me. Why does this happen to me? The Patreon hall and all the stuff that's going to go down there for the mob heads, then it would be nice if we had a resource that gave us quartz. And I can't remember who told me. I think an alpha, and then maybe a viewer mentioned. Piggy, you do know that you can get quartz from villagers, which I had no idea. So this is awesome. We got ourselves a source of quartz. We got ourselves a source of bricks. I was really scratching my head trying to figure out how is it that people like Dramus Smith are able to build with so many bricks. And now I know the secret is out. Now I know how it's done. Oh my gosh, I think I'm going down the rabbit hole of villagers now. So now we might need to really get focused on making the maternity ward here in the hospital, so we can get more villagers, so that we can start getting ourselves villager trading. And you might be asking Piggy, why did you put this guy way back here in the base? Oh, it'll make sense. It will. I know this place is such a mess. I really need to get to focusing on trying to get this place a little bit more cleaned up and organized and just, yeah, beautified and everything. Oh, we got so much work to do. I am loving this. I am loving this. But if you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. If you want to see more of these as I release them, you're not already subscribed and you want to be, go ahead and click the subscribe button as well. And if you want to be notified when new videos come out, click the notification bell. And then if YouTube's having a good day, if it didn't eat something bad for breakfast and it's not in a bad mood, maybe it'll notify you. And if it won't, it's okay. You can hop over my Discord channel, see the little links below, and all the videos get posted there whenever they come out, so you'll never miss a video, whether YouTube is grumpy or not. That's the way it goes. But I am going to see if I can do some more trading. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to get a little bit more trading going on so we don't have to run back and forth to Spiderweb Ninja's area. We can just start stockpiling iron from the Iron Alpha, start rolling in the money, and start getting ourselves quartz for more big projects. Yes, more big projects. Oh my gosh. But thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to go back over to the fishing hole because I got to get ready for today's catch of the day so I can win that contest, or at least get second prize so we can get another block of diamond in our stockpile. So I'm going to get to doing that, and I hope to see you in the next episode of AlphaCraft.